We do have the Baneblade on the field right now, and we also have an infiltrated Chaos Predator kind of lurking around. And here, let's just get a good look at this Baneblade, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is awesome. This thing just has so many guns. It's got two huge abilities, one that just does an immense amount of direct damage, and one that does an immense amount of area of effect damage. So we'll have to see if he uses either of them. But something tells me this thing is about to make a huge impression here. Oh, God. So the Baneblade is out. You can see it firing away. Here is the Chaos Predator right now, getting ready to engage. Baneblade winding up, taking a shot. Oh my God! Completely annihilating that squad with what? That was the AoE shot I was just talking about. And what the? And with one more shot coming out of the Baneblade, he completely takes out the Chaos Predator. Oh my God! The Baneblade is ridiculous. At least it was worth it. That is quite the way to make an impression. Take 2 shots and kill 2 units instantly. Now the Baneblade apparently doesn't afraid of anything and is just destroying this. It looks like we have another artillery strike coming in here for the time being, wrecking away at the remains of the Chaos troops, and the Chaos is just decimated right now. Yes, there's a great unclean one on the battlefield right now, but he's going to be kind of lumbering in comparison to this Baneblade. Look at how much damage with the dual, what looks like dual melta cannons on the top, the dual heavy bolters, not to mention the 2 massive attacks there. Looks like the D cannon taking a little bit of that vomit from the great unclean one. We have yet another Chaos Predator being produced by CC-13. Looks like that is Let the Galaxy Burn coming out of Chaos Lord right now because he does have Armor of the Inferno on. Doing quite a bit of damage there. So both sides kind of taking massive losses on the infantry. Oh, and in the center, we have once again the Autarch being called in, almost completely annihilating these Chaos Heretics. Let's see if she'll pick off the rest of that squad. I think she's too suppressed right now. Going to have to get on out of there. But I, for one, want to see what's going to happen right now with this Great Unclean One versus the Baneblade. This certainly is going to take forever to resolve itself. Great Unclean One is kind of slow. Baneblade is kind of tough. But that is massive. This thing has just done so much damage already. Taking a look around now, I think that this Great Unclean One is getting a little bit overextended. Honestly, I think this guy should just retreat away. He is getting some more barf out there, but he just, I don't know. There's too much fire coming out of this Baneblade, especially since now he's backed up to the Guardsman. He's going to be able to get repaired quite a little bit here. So let's take a look at this big, disgusting gentleman right now. He has some serious back problems and some serious acne problems, although he's pretty happy about it. Look at that smile. Oh, that's a face only a mother could love. So, looking more towards the middle right now. Okay, well, we do have an infiltrated Predator moving out, and frankly, the Team Chaos has a lot of money in the bank right now. It's 374 points for the blue team versus 40 points for the red team. However, the red team is up 2 victory points right now. The Chaos Lord was killed down here in the south. Unfortunately, I missed that. I think perhaps this heavy turret was pounding away at him, but now we have heavy turret versus the Chaos Predator. Heavy turret looks like just kind of twitching around here, not really deciding about when he's going to aim. I believe we did just have a singularity shot there in the middle, trying to catch all of the action happening on both sides of the battlefield right now. Look at that heavy turret right now, just pounding away at these guys. And now these poor heretics are just being shredded by the triumvirate of Warp Spider fire there. More towards the north, we have the Baneblade moving in once again. Baneblade is just an indomitable presence here on this side of the field. Looks like SWAT 858 is just trying to capture this power node right now. You can see that the Lord General is just kind of down on the ground. He's showing up as 1 out of 3, but I think that's a bug. I think he's laid out flat on his ass right now. The Great Unclean One, again, trying to hack away at this Baneblade. Wow, the Baneblade just killed everything over here. And now we do have that creeping Basilisk barrage coming out right now. These guys are going to have to get out of there. Oh, it looks like they are. I think it's a better idea to go the opposite direction with that and just knock them towards you rather than away from you. But whatever. Either way, Great Unclean One here, taking a ton of damage. It looks like he's going to be trying to kite this Baneblade around the terrain right now. Baneblade looking to get line of sight on the Great Unclean One. Great Unclean One waddling around. Oh, God, he does not want to play with the Baneblade anymore. Looking for solace anywhere, just line of sight. Ooh, going to throw some intestines out there, get that nice grip and kind of have some private time perhaps with one element of that squad. But no! Manticore shots being called in on top of all of this. There is, in fact, a Manticore on the field right now. Great Unclean One trying his best. Looks like he knows he cannot escape. Going to just try and hack away at this one last gentleman using Vomit, using his giant sword. Will he be able to get the kill in time? Winding up the shot. Yes! He kills one last model, fleeing it to the side. Oh, and a shot from the Baneblade, just wrecking that. And if you've never seen this guy die before, I want to get in nice and close. We do have more combat happening around here, but his death animation is particularly gruesome. We do have that beautiful laugh, and that spine just gets thrown up in the air with a bunch of just disgustingness. We do have double Chaos Predators here. No! I show up just in time to see a haywire grenaded Chaos Predator sitting helplessly, getting picked off by shots from a heavy turret. That heavy turret is ridiculously good. You can see the Manticore shots coming in once again, doing a ton of damage to this Chaos Predator. Chaos Predator looking quite exposed back here. Hopefully he can stay out of the range of that heavy turret. Chaos Sorcerer right now running away from the Autarch, taking a shot from the heavy turret. Autarch jumping in on top of the Chaos Sorcerer. Oh god, the Chaos Sorcerer goes down, and he has just but a single wounded Chaos Predator here on this side of the battlefield. That is not looking good at all. Looks like these gentlemen here in the middle getting mowed down. Oh no, the Noise Marines, one of my favorite sounding units in the game, meeting a bitter end to this Baneblade right now. Baneblade showing almost no signs of damage. Dual squads of Chaos Space Marines moving on in. And now we have Creeping Basilisk Barrage once again being used, hopefully to kind of knock these guys away. And looks like it's definitely hitting some units there. Whoa, hitting the heck out of these guys for sure. You can see that just using his special attacks over and over again, these Chaos Space Marines are just not having any luck. Gonna have to retreat on out of there. You can see the Chaos Lord right now taking some serious shots. And what do we have? We have another heavy turret being dropped behind this victory point as well. Could it be that the Imperial Guard are just going to camp away the victory points with all of their massive tier 3 might? Perhaps indeed. I don't know what these Chaos Heretics hope to achieve here, but they are definitely being knocked all away. Double heavy turrets right now being called in. Just look at the damage that these things can lay down right now. So we've got double heavy turrets here on the north and a Baneblade. That's certainly more than enough to keep control of one victory point. More towards the south, we still have a heavy turret hanging back here with a little bit of support right now from the Guardian Squad. It looks like CC-13 just has dual Chaos Predators right now moving around. No other units to be heard of. Plague Marines now in the field right now for Kael'thas. Kael'thas looks like he basically has all of his units sitting at home right now, having retreated away. Chaos Sorcerer getting wrecked by a combination of Plasma Grenade and continued fire from this heavy turret. We'll have to see if this Chaos Predator is planning on charging on in, maybe doing some damage to this heavy turret right now. It looks like the Guardian Squad trying to recapture this point right now. The Chaos Sorcerer was able to do some damage and get that capped. Warp Spider's now moving in, perhaps going to throw a Haywire Grenade. Yes, we've got double Haywire Grenades on top of the Chaos Predator. They're doing some serious damage. Warp Spider's now moving on out. Looks like our Chaos Predator perhaps chasing them, but man, he's got to keep his distance from this heavy turret right now, especially the wounded one. Looking more towards the center, we can see the Autarch is even capturing the center victory point as well. We'll have to see if she can get it. No, she opts to jump on out of there, but it's still 2-0 right now. With the red team, Team GHG hovering at 25 points, with the blue team at 216 points. That is a really long gap right now for the blue team, but God, Team Red is just so impossibly in control of this game right now. Look at that special attack. Oh, completely jibbing Chaos units all over the place. This Baneblade is just indestructible presence on the field right now. We got some worshipping going on. Plague Marines coming in to try and get some missiles down, but it doesn't matter. Getting picked off right now by Manticore shots. G-Pipe pretty much just has a Manticore and a Baneblade on the field right now, in addition to his heavy turrets and his Lord General. Now we have, looks like, oh god, it looks like we have the heavy turret right now firing away, completely critically wounding this one Chaos Predator right now, who is now just covered in Haywire Grenades and destroyed both Predators down right now. We have but a single Chaos Squad right now, Plague Marine Squad up right now for CC-13, and his Chaos Sorcerer is down right now. This is doom and gloom, ladies and gentlemen, for the Team Chaos. They had this one in the bag. If only they could just cap any of these victory points. Any victory points whatsoever would win them this game right now. But it is so camped down right now. Check out this heavy turret has been upgraded to be a plasma cannon. That is ridiculous. Heavy turret, Baneblade, and more towards the south right now where the only action is going on. Looks like Chaos is just barely able to cap this point right now. But Manticore shots are coming in right now. They're going to have to abandon that for the time being. Oh, Manticore shot being called in. I like the idea of calling down the main shot here and then actually dropping the shots more towards the left of it, just to kind of make that obvious, or just kind of be a little bit more deceptive about it. We have Let the Galaxy Burn coming out of the Chaos Lord right now. They are able to cap this point, but more towards the center. It looks like the Lord General, realizing there was a kind of a lack of troops in the center, was able to decap the mid right now, so it doesn't matter. It is still 1-0. Team Blue is still blinking out, and now we have the Autarch backed by double squads of Warp Spiders, able to just kind of chase them away for the time being. More towards the middle. Oh, it looks like we had a special shot once again coming out of the Baneblade right now, blowing those guys out of the water. Ogryn squads are using their heads. They got the Bonehead ability because there are 4 of them, just kind of charging around the center right now. Could it be that they're just going to tough it out and try and cap this central point? Yes, it looks like the Lord General is capping the central point right now while the Ogryn squad is just hacking away at the remains of these Plague Marines. The Autarch right now chopping away at everybody. She is level 3. These Plague Marines here just getting annihilated by her. And it looks like the game is over. Team Chaos has quit, so congratulations to Team GHG, played so ably by SWAT 858 and G-Pipe. What a remarkable comeback, and what a glorious use of the Baneblade. So, oh man, I really like that, but still, congrats to Keltos and CC13. Those guys are pros. Everybody here is a top 2 versus 2 player, so much respect in them. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, remember, follow me on Twitter if you're interested. I am giving away 2 DLC promotional codes through Steam that'll give you special items in-game for the single-player campaign. So if that interests you at all, follow me on Twitter. All that information is on my channel. Otherwise, you guys have a good night.